For the technical glitch. So we're discussing about the source documents of accountancy. There we have already discussed cash memo and invoice and bill. Now we'll see about receipts. Whenever we receive cash, whenever any businessman receive cash from any customer, he issues a receipt containing a date, amount and name of the customer. The original copy of the receipt is given to the customer and the duplicate copy is kept for records in the books of accounts. So this is a receipt. Now debit note. Whenever we return the goods to our supplier, we prepare a debit note and send it to the supplier to whom the goods are returned. Debit note means we have debited the supplier's account. Whenever we purchase the goods from a supplier, the supplier's account is credited. But when we return the goods, if the goods are not according to our requirements or it is the damaged quality goods or there is some problem or some defect in the goods or the goods are not according to the specifications and our requirements, in that case or any other case, when we return the goods to our supplier, in that case we prepare a debit note and give it to the supplier. Whenever we purchase, supplier's account is credited as we have received goods, so what comes in is debit, so purchase is debit in that case, and the supplier's account, supplier is the giver and he is credit. But in case when we return it, we debit the supplier's account as his balance has been reduced. Suppose we have purchased goods of rupees 10,000. Now out of 10,000 we have returned goods of rupees 1,000. In that case 1,000 will be deducted from the supplier's account. Now when we made the purchase of 10,000, supplier's account was created by 10,000. Now we will debit the supplier's account with 1,000 when we return the goods of 1,000. So this is the story of debit note. Just the reverse of debit note is credit note. When we get the goods back from our customers, when customers return the goods to us, we prepare a credit note and send it to them from the customer from whom the goods are being received back. In that case, what we do is we send the original copy of the credit note to the customer, that is for showing him that his account has been created in the books of accounts maintained by us. In the books of accounts maintained by us, we have created the customer's account, as when we sell goods to the customer, we debit the customer's account, and when we get the goods returned from the customer, then we create the customer's account and such credit note is sent to the customer. Next is pay-in slip. Pay-in slip is just the deposit slip that we get from the bank to deposit money. Whenever we go to a bank to deposit some amount in our account, in that case we need to fill up a small form. That form is called a pay-in slip. In pay-in slip we have a counterfoil which is stamped by the bank and returned back to us whenever we deposit amount in the bank. Next is check. This is very well known to you. Check is an order in writing drawn upon any bank to pay a qualified or specified sum to the bearer of the person named in it. It is a written order. Check is just an order to the banker just to pay the amount to the person named in the check or to the bearer of the check. So whenever we have an account in the bank, we can give a written order to the bank to pay a certain amount to the person who is bearing the check or the person whose name is appearing on the check. Next is voucher. Meaning of voucher. On the basis of source documents, entries are first of all recorded on vouchers, and then the basis of vouchers, recording is made in the journal or the books of original entry. So whenever we make a voucher, a serial number is put on each voucher and the relative source document are attached with this voucher. On the basis of source document, we prepare vouchers and each voucher is having a serial number. According to the voucher, we put the entries in the books of accounts. Let us see some differences between the source documents and vouchers. Number one, it is supported to the voucher. Source document is supporting for the voucher. Voucher is supported by a source document. Source document is not prepared to record transactions, but voucher are required or prepared to record the transactions. Source document does not contain the full details of a transaction. Source document contains the full details of a transaction, but in vouchers, the main emphasis is put in which account is to be debited and which account is to be credited. Source document is the evidence of transaction, and vouchers is the document of correct recording of a transaction. When we have a source document, on the basis of that we prepare a voucher, and on the voucher we generally emphasize that which account should be debited and which account should be credited, so that is being corrected or that is being followed with the help of a voucher. voucher are generally of two types, debit voucher and credit voucher. That is all about this chapter. So if you have any queries regarding this, we'll say it in the group. Please, if you have any queries regarding this video or this vouchers and source documents, you can call me or text me directly on my contact number. I'll soon get back to you with another video on another chapter. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and thank you very much.